I don't smoke though. Just love this song though. When she do that shit, she make it look simple. Baby, tell me what you wanna do. What? I gotta know. But everyone, how you lot doing? It's your boy Sule. Yes, it's been a while. It's been 1 month since I posted a video in this channel, but your boy's still here. For you guys who didn't know, I've got another channel which I started 8 months ago, so I'm trying to build that up. It's just a music reaction channel, so check the link in the description or at the end of the video of this video. Click on the link. But guys, as you can see on the title, I didn't really want to do that, but for you know what, it's still a hot topic. I'm a massive football fan. I'm a Chelsea fan. Let me give my view on this. You know what I mean? Hey, Perez, tú es estúpido, ¿no? Tú es estúpido. Merda. Coño. So, European Super League. I mean, where do I start with this? I mean, my first thought about this when I read it, don't get me wrong, like, you know, I'm not gonna be here say like I was completely against it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because when I read what the actual rules and regulation meant, the only bit I did not agree with it was the fact that you have teams like Tottenham and Arsenal involved, and it's like, yo, there's other European teams have won more than them in recent years, or a big European name, you know, in terms of. But then when I understood deeply, I saw that I was like, yeah, all these American people we have in all our clubs, you know, they're in Tottenham, they're in Arsenal, and Tottenham, you know, obviously from borrowing money to build, to extend what our lane, of course they still need money. That's why they couldn't even support Pochettino, one of the best manager in many years, in recent years. But like with Arsenal, we know, you know, it's a club which is run by absolute people who don't care about that football club. Sadly, that's the reality. With Chelsea, it was a bit of a shock because Roman Abramovich loves the club, and as even the report said that Chelsea and Man City, because we don't need that European Super League money, we were not in a rush. We were the last people to join, and funny enough, the first people to leave. So big up to Chelsea and Man City for that, and to the other clubs, English clubs that followed up. But my point in this is like, I'm not a fan of UEFA, FIFA, all them government body either, because it's funny how they overreacted, rightly so, you know, you understand, they went crazy over this, but we don't get the same energy when it comes to other stuff, discrimination, racism, many other fights that we have in the footballing world. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to racism, they use it's a society. We're not dumb. We know it's a society issue, but we don't see the same energy. All we see is you lot making our players wear t-shirts, players that done the thing will get 10 game ban, the team might get fined 20k, which is absolutely piss poor, it's nothing. But there's no like, oh, you're gonna get deducted 6 points, you're gonna get deducted 9 points, we're gonna suspend you in the next tournament. We don't see that. If these governing body had the same energy that they've had towards European Super League, then it would have been, we would have looked and be like, okay, you're keeping the same energy. Then it would make people like myself and a lot of fans, we think we're fans, but they treat us like customers. You know what I mean? It would make us feel like, okay, they do actually care for the fans. They do actually know that without the fans, whether you like it or not, football doesn't exist. That's a fact. And I know you might say, yeah, but the games have been going on because of COVID, there's no fans. Yeah, fair enough, but again, when you look at teams like Sheffield United, no disrespect, but without their fans, you've seen the effect that it's had on them. Maybe not to every team, but there's a lot of clubs that needs that fans. Even the best team, we still need that support. The fans, we bring something different to these beautiful games, you know what I mean? Sadly, let's not act like this is the first time that people now waking up, you're seeing all these people, Sky Sport, BT Sport, like, even most of those people don't even, not disrespect, but most of them don't even care about us. You know, but they were pretending to play the nice people, you know, acting up like, Super League this. Look, don't get me wrong, the Super League rules that did say like those teams will just stay there, there's no relegation, there's not this. I think that was a bit messed up. I saw the idea. The main thing, I think, what made a lot of fans, I believe, but people don't want to talk about it, really react that way, including myself, in like, oh, this is a bit fucked up, we shouldn't really get involved further up. It was the fact that the European Super League did not say that, oh, the teams are just gonna play that competition, that's it. It's about playing, it's a bit like Champions League, playing one game each week, midweek. But when the FAs of different countries, Premier League, Italian League, all that, they decided they're going to put sanctions, especially in the UK, that's when the issue was, because they said like, okay, if you want to join that competition, you're not going to play Premier League, FA Cup, Carling Cup, and then there was this threat about being, getting sanctioned from Champions League, obviously Europa League, World Cup, European Championship. So that was a bit mad. That's how you know when they felt like their pocket money is being taken away. To have Real Madrid and Barcelona not playing in UEFA Champions League is a big money loss for them and the TV revenue. So the fact that there was those threats, that I think that's what made a lot of the fans in general, not that people were on for that competition to go ahead anyway, more angry, more like, okay, hold on a sec, you lot are moving a bit mad, do you know what I mean? So I understood what I meant, do you know what I mean? To be fair, my first reaction, I wasn't overreacting, I wasn't against the full idea. It's not that I thought, oh, it's European Super League is a great thing. It's just that I was just like, why should I waste my energy on these people? Let me just, because to be quite honest, I knew this was never going to happen. I knew this thing would come and then it's just going to die out, which is exactly what happened. But in my head I was thinking, Fiorentino Perez doesn't give a damn about anyone. Madrid fans might think he cares about them, but they, like so many people said, these guys are business people. And then at the same time I'm thinking, UEFA neither does care about us, the FA. All these people, they don't care about us. So why should I waste my energy? I was like, alright, let's see what happened. A part of me, I'm not gonna lie, that was like, oh, it's funny, isn't it? Finally, UEFA gets slapped in the face and the back. Yeah, finally they feel hurt. Especially when you're a Chelsea fan, 2009. Whether you like it or not, I hope one day, whether we're gonna get the truth or not, but a truth will come out somehow. Yeah, that Overdo guy, how he was paid. He was instructed by UEFA to rob Chelsea that semi-final. Because I've never seen the biggest robbery in a football match. But we will never forget that. 2009, the biggest robbery. Chelsea should have had at least 3 penalties. And you want me to love UEFA? And they carried on. Like, you watch Real Madrid, Barca play. If they're being dominated by the other team, the referee will just give a red card for the slightest foul to the other team. It's like, those teams have Real Madrid, they have Ronaldo, they have Messi. Why are you making them, why are you helping them when they're already good? Do you know what I mean? So I thought the whole idea was a bit selfish. So these owners, they're not footballing people. Most of them don't care about the club. One person that really does care about the club, that's why I'm a bit disappointed with Roman Abramovich, because if you're a Chelsea fan, you don't even have to be a Chelsea fan. This man cares for Chelsea, yeah? When he was allowed in the country, when he was still in England, he was going to every game. Even when we play like the smallest team, Roman would travel. To this day, he watches his team. When we played in Baku, he was there because he was allowed to go there, yeah? So he's pumped a lot of money through the academy system. Chelsea has one of the best academy set up within the last 10 years. And it was a bit, it's almost like they pressured him, but I'm glad he saw the light. And big up to the Chelsea fans, because you Chelsea fans, to all the fans globally, but those Chelsea fans that went and protested before the Brighton game, I know it had sort of an effect on the team, but you lot are heroes, yo. I was so proud to see that. The singing, the atmosphere, you can't buy that. That's true footballing love, and letting them know, we're not gonna let you do this. Because if Chelsea fans did not do that, I think it would have been a mazza. Not that they would have done it, but I think it would have been disappointing. So big up to each one of you that was there. You didn't just represent Chelsea Football Club fans in general, but you represent the whole global football world. That was amazing. Defend AFTV. So big up to Don, Robbie, and everyone at Arsenal Fan TV. Yes, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I do not like Arsenal. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I'm a football fan. And first and foremost, I love doing videos for fun because it's my passion. I love recording and editing, and YouTube is a platform that is free to use. There's given a lot of people like myself opportunity to express what we love to do, our talent and everything like that, because not everybody do this. YouTube doesn't work for everybody. But it's funny how, again, as I keep saying, for me this is pure racism at its finest. This is not the first time that Robbie is being attacked, and Arsenal Fan TV, AFTV, is being attacked again by ex-player who are pundits. They think like they're the top of the world, they think their opinion is good, by some pundits that never even played football, some journalists that work for all these big newspaper or Sky Sport, BT. You know, we remember them years when, you know, all these pundits were having a go at AFTV. And it's funny because it was like, nowadays, if you look at Sky Sports, they know our generation. I'm 28, right? 90s generation and mostly 2000 generation. We watch football matches. I still watch, right? Not maybe as much as I used to because I'm busy at the same time. But we don't watch football or a lot of these pundits as much as maybe we used to watch back in the days when we were younger. You look even Sky Sport View. I wish I had the stats to tell you, but I can guarantee you, Sky Sports. The fact that Sky Sports, have employed people like Shanks, Harry Pinero sometime, and all these other people. Even man like Expression, who's a Tottenham fan, I love his channel. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, that's because they've realized. It's funny because people at the top, the pyramid, the main boss at Sky Sport BT, they know the new generation. YouTube is a new thing. The podcast, the podcast media that we see, face-to-face podcast, is the present and the future. You know, they've seen young people like myself, people that never played football at any level, or people like Robbie, who obviously is a massive Arsenal fan because he loves that football club. Because they've seen them do so well in their own circle, in their own part, without needing to be on Sky Sports, on BT just to make your name. It hurts them. It's jealousy at its finest. And it's funny, isn't it? I said racist because it's like, I don't see these ex-footballers that are pundits have a go at Reds Men TV, which I believe is a Liverpool fan channel, which is owned by a white Liverpool guy. The Toffee TV, I believe that's the name. Again, you know, is owned and hosted by a white Everton guy. There's so many other channels that is owned by white fans of football clubs in England, but you never see these pundits, these ex-players mention those channels, those YouTube channels. It's always Robbie. I guarantee you, if the head of AFTV was not black, was not Robbie, they would not have the same energy they have on Robbie. The fact that they always invite Robbie at that absolutely waste of space radio station, which is Talk Sport. You know, it's funny, right? It's like they say that, imagine I was watching this video, I think this was last night or yesterday, Robbie had this debate with an ex-Arsenal legend, ex-Arsenal player. And again, it's I think it's more sad when you see even an Arsenal legend, bringing these words such, but Robbie, first of all, they were discussing the most important thing, which is ESL, right? European Super League situation, and discussing how the Glazidis, I think that's his name, the Arsenal American guy, owner, who's been messing up with Arsenal for the past 15 years and so. And then yet, this guy decided to turn it to, but Robbie, let's not lie, you do it for clicks, you know. Sometimes I watch your channel, it's a bit embarrassing. Robbie was like, what are you talking about? We're here discussing something important and you're talking about this. It's nothing to do with clicks. You know what I mean? Robbie even mentioned to the guy, because he could, this is the thing, people that don't like the truth, people can't face the truth, they don't like to let you finish your sentence. You know what I mean? And he was like, and I'm looking at him, I'm thinking, what, you're talking from Talk Sport? Are you doing that for free? Clearly he's not. When he played for Arsenal, he didn't play for free, he was getting paid. When he's been in TV channel, whether it's BT, I don't know, you name it, he's definitely been paid. He hasn't gone there for free to talk about Arsenal. So if Robbie posts a video on YouTube that gets view, and it's funny, Robbie mentioned him, Robbie was like, but what about when we win? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Arsenal Fan TV, this guy said like, there's more actually rival fans than that subscribe to channel Arsenal. So what? Look, it's a footballing channel. Like I said, I watch Expression. I'm subscribed to Expression, who's a Tottenham fan. My club with Tottenham, we absolutely hate each other. Same with Arsenal, hate Tottenham. We dislike that club, but I'm not gonna stop watch Expressure just because you know what? He doesn't just, yes, he posts mostly about Tottenham, but he posts different stuff. But it's his personality, it's who he is. At the end of the day, it's entertaining. We're not entertained by these old-headed guys that they don't want to adapt a little bit to this current generation. They just want to think about the old school way and be like Robbie was saying to me. You're so out of touch. YouTube has been popping for the past 10 years. 10 years, and maybe in the last 6-7 years a lot of people have come into, because life is not race. And if someone feels that, oh, I can make money for YouTube, that's their choice. If they make it, cool. If they feel like, okay, I want to express myself in a different way, like myself, you know, I want to do what I love to do, entertaining video, comedy, sketch. If you look at my channel, I would do that. This platform is giving me the right, so I'm not gonna sit here and not do. If I'm gonna get paid for that, it is what it is. There's nothing wrong with that. Who doesn't love money? But of course the issue comes when you're using money, like you're getting paid and all you do is just clout chase basically. But AFTV is not about that. I was gonna say, like, I love even watching. I remember back in the days, yeah, even 4 years ago, even when Arsenal, especially when Arsenal beat Spurs, yeah, I love watching that channel because it's how they, whenever Arsenal wins, it's funny because it just tells you these guys, they don't even pay attention when Arsenal win. Because if you look at AFTV, yeah, they've had the same energy when they win or they lose. Rest in peace to Claude, the godfather, the legend, yeah. When Claude was alive, yeah, Claude used to be the one who was always humble, always keeping it. He would be happy, but even when they win, because they knew Arsenal will win one big game and then go to the next one and just flop it against a small team. You know what I mean? Like, and you used to see them, when they win, they get over the top. They be overrating their players. Yeah, the best player in the league. And that's what you get from every football club. It's not just AFTV. But they never talk about when Arsenal win, because what about when Arsenal win? Robbie gets a lot of views too. Doesn't he get paid? Robbie even has his own channel. And I love what he did, because he was like, before they start saying like all I do is from, no, he's made his own channel. That's his own personal. AFTV is about, Robbie said it clearly, and I agree with him. When he made that channel, when he started, he didn't get this big recognition. Robbie will get a lot of us respect, always. We always get respect from us, and as a football fan, whether you support Arsenal or not, we'll always defend Robbie, because Man United, I think it was full-time devil, yeah, before AFTV made it big, was the biggest channel, because United is biggest club in England, right, and one of the biggest in the world, right? I mean, you Liverpool fan could debate that, I'm not interested, but they had the biggest subscriber, because I remember back then when AFTV, way before AFTV even reached 100k, I think around them, Man United channel had like 300k already, yeah, and they were already doing the same thing that AFTV came and do. Maybe Robbie was inspired by watching that thing. Oh, you know what, they do their thing. And Robbie did that because before Robbie, there wasn't that many Arsenal fan channels that were really like after game, and Robbie always says that he did that to give fans their opinion. And these people, it hurts them. They're jealous because they're seeing people like Troops, yeah, that doesn't need to speak in a posh way, in oh, you have to do a PR, you have to filter the way you express yourself because you're on Sky Sport or you're on this channel. But they express themselves, but they're making moolah, they're making money because of their videos. It's not our fault, don't be mad at us. If YouTube are paying people because people are putting good content or content that people want to watch, you can't stop people from doing that. Go argue with YouTube, don't argue with Robbie. And even if you did, YouTube will not even listen to you, because as far as YouTube are concerned, as far as business is concerned, YouTube is getting their part of the money. The more views any channel gets, when they start paying you for revenue, the advert and everything, they also get that percentage, because it means their brand, which is YouTube, is growing, is giving more people like, oh, let me join it, let me try it. YouTube, by the way, is not for everybody. But it hurts these jealous old player when they see, especially they seeing a black man, yeah, so successful, yeah, like, and I love it, you know, it hurts them, innit? Robbie said he's been watching Arsenal since the 80s. What has he got to cloud chase? He puts every videos, whether they win, they lose, everywhere Arsenal travels, when fans were allowed in the stadium, Robbie was there with his team, yeah. Like, he was there. When they win, they post video, they get over the top. When they lose, they post video, they go over the top. It's the same thing. But I'm just glad that Robbie once again stood his ground, and any Arsenal fan that might come across this, you know, you gotta show love to Robbie and all the football fans channel. Big up to yourself, keep doing what you're doing. It's the present, it's the future. We do not care about these pundits. I don't want to be sitting and watching. Nowadays, even when my team plays, or even Man United or any other team, yeah, I don't even like to listen to these pundits, because 9 times out of 10 they talk rubbish. You're gonna tell me someone like Mark Llewellyn, who's an absolute legend in football, yeah, but as good as he was as a player, you're gonna tell me you want to listen to the things that he says? The guy speaks absolutely nonsense, and a lot of them. Graham Souness, how many years he's been racially abusing Paul Pogba? Nobody would talk about, but that's a fact. Always Pogba in his mouth. You know what I'm trying to say? Abusing these players indirectly. That's what you guys want to hear. So we should hear that. We ain't got time for that. I would rather watch YouTube, listen to. There's so many YouTube football fans that when they speak, they make more sense than the so-called ex-pros. Being an ex-pro don't make you more knowledgeable a football person than me. Look at Mourinho. You might laugh at Mourinho now, but Mourinho in the history is the greatest man, one of the greatest manager ever, and he never played football to any higher level, but he made it big. Because once you have a brain, once you use your brain in the right way, I mean, we all have a brain. Once you are smart, you become wiser. Once you want to learn something to a bigger level, once you expand your knowledge, you just become somebody big, like in here. The same we talk about great players. Before you be good on your foot, you have to see the vision here. A lot of these ex-players, like, you know, maybe you were a good player, but as we say, as a coach, you probably will never be good. You are not good. And as a pundit, you have no opinion. You don't know how to speak. I'm not saying you gotta go on Sky Sports and every day be 100% like all correct and all that. No, of course, because they work for these corporation organizations, so they have to wear a mask. You know, it's filters. But one thing we're not gonna take is you lot going there talking absolute nonsense all the time, getting paid, by the way. But then when a YouTube football fan does it, oh, you're doing it for clicks. But what? Look at TalkSport. Their biggest videos is always about rants. Is that not clicks? Those views, they're not getting paid. Get out here, fam. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't care if this was long. I just needed to put my point across because it's been a while. If you're new to the channel, give a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe if you like what you see. Once again, massive thank you to all the current subscribers, all the new subscribers, all the subscribers that have been here for day one. There's more reactions, more amazing videos to come. Until next time, your boys out. Let's go.